What happens with drainage is the water levels drop, and it's pretty bright out, sideways, unless I don't know if it changes the format or not. Anyway, as you can see, at each line here, it's a suction point which creates an undertone, which means that's the saturation level before the water is absorbed like a sponge, effectively. As you can see, it's created quite the cliff, and what will happen is this water can flow under everything here. If you liked my little how fast I am with just a rock and how many rocks I got, I mean literal rocks, that's because I don't got a cameraman, and I really don't have a camera stand for my phone, and I wouldn't be able to work any angles, and then I would have to try to guess where I am in the camera view effectively. So yeah, and a big boulder fell into this bitch because there used to be a cousin of the Devil's Sleep tree here. Yeah, it's right next door. So anyway, so you can see here even like layers in archaeology, like the Grand Canyon even. See? Same, and it's got a lower dip on the opposite side. See how it collects and moves on its own, just from water, just the soil absorbing the water like a sponge. Soil density, maximum saturation point. Anyway, you're the only one interrupting. So, this is where the tree used to be, of course. And I've shown you how Gigi and I stay close to the sides here, our little ninja trail here. And this fell recently because, of course, the root system here. As you can see, same problem coming through here, and see how the terrain is already pulling everything down and separating here. As you can see this clearly. Just why I was saying angled gullies with the bottom like style like that. With the bottom, I can't do but like that, and reflect the mirror opposite of it. Anyway, a V with a flat bottom is drainage ditches so that they don't create this undertow, which can cause this entire thing, which by the way, the same fracture gap is here, and all the way through, same problem all the way down. So, even here, and hence also the damage here and how that's weakened there. And you can follow that line all the way to where this tree ended up. As you can see, nature reveals a little bit more every day, all on its own. Because that's the same problem here. That goes across the same. See, the weeds are... in other words, when it falls, it could drop this whole section down, just down, by that many feet times dimensional angles. So I'm looking at, like, I don't know, boom, about something inclined about like that. If that falls, this whole slab will fall. This whole fucking slab will fall. This whole giant cutout now, with this moat going on, will motherfucking fall. The whole damn thing. Boom. Enough rain fills this in enough, it'll create an undertitch underneath the whole damn thing. And by the way, a boulder did fall in there from the tree. So yeah. That's what happens when things aren't done properly the first time and delayed. If you don't have this, have it set up where all the lines are ready to go, you know, I've already got everything marked to go with each point to point. Know exactly how far deep to go. And what, you hit the septic, if that's from the old crock here, where I used to have a shitter or something. I don't know where my shitter would be on this side or which direction it's going either. Because the sewer. So in other words, if you look at the Toledo, it's this whole slab literally. Across the whole beach. I gotta back up further. You see the angle now? From there to boom. Even if it dropped a foot, it's gonna snap the front of these trailers off and they'll roll forward as some of them are still on wheels.